guys, if you're joining us now, we are continuing our conversation about Garifuna culture and music. And joining us now is Adept Norberto Tillett from Lersi Garifunaduau. And we are continuing our conversation with our performer, Aurelio Martinez. Thank you for joining us, Adept, and good morning again, Aurelio.
Good morning, good morning.
What role does Larissa play in everything that is happening in Belize City insofar as the celebration of the 19th of November?
Well, Larissa has become the centralized place in Belize City for culture. And it's not only for November 19th celebrations, it's anything related to culture. And we're very pleased that that is the case.
For quite some time, as a member of the Garifuna community, we didn't really have somewhere where we could gather and celebrate in food, in music, and the overall culture of being Garifuna and Belizean. And so I've always credited Larissa for being able to bring together the community. And I've noticed that it's not only for the 19th, right? It's all year round. You want to partake in Garifunaduau, there is that home, if I may. What has it been like for you as a businesswoman, a Garifuna businesswoman, to be able to see where a movement like this is important and to be able to bring people together through your business?
It's been overwhelming because honestly, I did not expect what is now happening at Larissa. I was under the impression that I was going to open a restaurant, have some drumming, live singing, and that would have been it. But you're absolutely right. We did not have a home in Belize City. And so when we opened and people saw what we were offering and realized that this could become the home of Garifunaduau in Belize City, it was embraced. And it has gotten to the point where it has surpassed my expectations, but in a good way.
And so you've been also working closely with the National Garifuna Council insofar as the calendar of events for this month. Can you talk to us what that has been like and, of course, what people can expect tomorrow, the 19th of November?
Larissa on its own is a brand, and we do certain things, but collaborating with the National Garifuna Council, Belize City branch, who has the responsibility in Belize City for the strengthening and the preservation of this culture, was the ultimate collaboration that we could have made. And so we got together and we decided this can't just be about November 19th. It has to be starting from the 1st of November, introducing several activities that people are aware that November is here. November, the celebration of November 19th is here. And so with that in mind, we came up with several activities, and starting November 1st, we actually launched the activities for November. And we've been continuing to do different activities. So tomorrow night is the concert that we're going to be having. And you guys just saw Mr. Martinez perform. He is the headliner for the show tonight. And he's going to be accompanied by Seawills and his band, Asiatic, all the way from Los Angeles, as well as Titiman Flores, on one stage. And the surprise that we brought in last night is Rupawani Libaya Marasa, also from Honduras. Tonight, from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m., Maumugubadu, going to be up Belize City. Yes.
Aurelio, maybe you can tell us a little bit about your feelings going into the show. How are you excited to perform and to work with the other artists?
So, this experience in Larissa, I've been in Larissa before, but you know, I don't see this, you know, this big thing, you know, we have now. So when I go to the stage, I see the system they have, you know, the beautiful stage. So well, we're getting bigger and bigger. So for tonight, gonna be celebrate myself. Number one, because I'm a Garifuna, you know, to live myself with my people, you know. And I don't see, when I think about myself, I don't see white, I don't see black, I don't see, you know, I see human celebrating, have and I'm bringing our tradition to be a part of yourself. You know, if you're not Garifuna directly, but you know, when you when the drum touch you, you're gonna be a Garifuna directly. So tonight gonna be a special night. You know, I know, I feel it. You know, when to say about the, I don't expect when I do this to be a big space. Yes, I do whatever I want to do. You know, my feeling to do something to my community and to do some business. She touched me because, you know, when I start to do my career, you know, I don't think about money. I don't think about going to be big. I don't think about, it's simple feeling, you know, to be yourself. You know, this artist, you know, people build ourselves, you know, connecting with you, doing, supporting you. You know, if without people, we're not gonna do anything. You know, it's people. We people. So I'm gonna be happy. We'll celebrate, dance, jump like crazy tonight. And we have I think we have Titi Flores, my friends, you know, Seawoods, and Libaya Marasa. We are the same people, you know, celebrate a stage, you know, this Lersi Garifuna, you know, Lersi Garifunaduau. You know, it's simple.
This is a serious investment in talent on your behalf, getting all of these performers on one ticket.
Yes.
Are you excited for it as well?
Oh my gosh, I don't think excitement quite covers it. But I must say that Aurelia reached out to me and said, we need to do something at Lersi. Seawells reached out to me and said, we need to partner. It's coming back to the fact that they feel that this is the home of the Garifuna culture, and they're representing that. So this wasn't just all about Lersi. This was with these artists feeling that we're doing something different here. Libaya Marasa said, Belize, we have to be in Belize City for November. We have to come. So what can we do? This is what you're seeing culminating tonight in the concert that we're having. So yes, it's a level of talent that we haven't seen before, but it's there celebrating the Garifunaduau, Lersi Garifunaduau that we're trying to put together.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that actually, you know, bearing in mind, you know, you starting Larissa and where it's gone from the beginning to now. How does it feel that it's become such a cultural center and you're also seeing people embracing and celebrating Garifuna culture the way that they have in such a larger scale that they do nowadays?
Again, as I mentioned, it's overwhelming, and what makes it so much more overwhelming is that it's not just Garinago. This has moved past just Garinago. It's almost every other culture in Belize who has embraced us and who supports us on a daily basis. This is something that I've never seen and I never thought would have happened. So this is greater than what I had imagined for Lersi.
Yes.
I could tell you I'm a regular at the establishment. And what always intrigues me is that sometimes we meet people who come all the way from Punta Gorda, for instance. And as long as they're a member of our community, they feel a sense of belonging, to have to be there, to have to stop in and get their plate of hudud or listen to some music or just be in that general atmosphere. Aurelia?
So, long time ago, I come to Belize, you know, and enjoy with different events in Belize. But always gonna be, I hear in Belize and say, Belize City, say we're gonna go to Dangriga, we're gonna go to Hopkins, we're gonna go to. Now I'm hearing people and saying we're gonna come to Belize. So it's beautiful, you know, because you know that's beautiful because you know Belize is when I think about Belize first time, Belize is gonna be the entire country. You know, Belize is the center of Belize for me.
Yeah.
Like somebody living in another country. So when I think about, I listen to the radio station directly by Belize to Honduras, you know, and I listen to the music, the Garifuna singing and harmonizing beautiful music, long time ago. And then we think just about Belize. We don't expect I have a chorus out here. I don't expect I have a Punta Gorda painting and Punta Gorda in Honduras too. You know, we don't expect. So it's too much. When I come here the first time, okay, Punta Gorda here too. I just covering. So for Belize, gonna be the center for me. So we come back to the center.
Yeah, centralized. So here's an important
Lersi Garifuna is in the center. So people come back home, you know. So that's cool. So I'm very happy to be here and celebrate this part of the new beginning for the Garifuna Nation in Belize. And Larissa is a special place. We have to preserve this place, like, you know, our home. You know, our home. Like I say in Jurume, we have to come back to Baliso. You know, Baliso is selling now. You know, to it's in a part of some private thing, you know, for somebody. I asked the government and San Vincent to bring back Baliso to Garifuna people, because, you know, many Garifuna died there in this place. We have to remember this place like it's like a
Sacred ground.
Secret ground for our people. So Larissa, you know, doing something like that here, we have to ask for this special place all the time to be there for us. So we have to preserve this thing together.
Now, I have an important question to ask, right? Now that everything seems to be focused on Belize City, what are the activities for tomorrow, beginning with the Yurume, the reenactment?
Correct. So as I mentioned, Momo Gubadiwa, we go till 5 a.m. Once we're done at Larissa, we do a procession from Larissa up the street to the pier, where the persons who will actually be participating in the Yurume reenactment will enter the boats and leave from that pier, come out by Belcan. We do another procession from Belcan to St. Martin's Church. We have our Mass, and after that Mass is completed, we then do a procession from St. Martin's back to Larissa's compound. That's where we're going to be doing the official ceremonies for tomorrow. And then we take a slight break to get everybody ready. And then we start with the first Jankuno contest. Tomorrow, we're actually having about 6 Jankuno contests. And that will take us to the last 2 persons, and we will do a competition between those 2 persons to crown the first ever Mr. Larissa Jankuno winner.
This
So
all
that's-
takes place on stage, right?
All take place on the stage. So we have the Jankuno contest. We have, of course, the Hudut eating contest. I've had a lot of requests about persons wanting to enter. And we have live cassava bread making demonstration. We also have demonstrations of the different Garifuna dances throughout the course of the day. Seawills comes on at around 3:15, himself and his band. And after Seawills is done, we do the final Jankuno contest. And once we have crowned Mr. Larissa, we then move on to live drumming, live singing, and end the day off with live drumming, live singing. So it's jam-packed, all the activities. And of course, there's gonna be food, there's gonna be drinks. So come on out. We promise that you will be able to immerse yourself in the Garifuna culture.
The beauty of it, I must say as well, is that the weather seems very cooperative with us this year, right?
Right?
Nice.
This is so nice. I
That's
mean,
Elius, son. Elius. I bring the son.
and I appreciate it, because last year this time we were already in having a lot of rain. This year, very narrow. This year it's going to be cool, which is perfect for us. So everybody come out.
Good for dancing, though.
We promise to give you a full day of Garifuna activities in preservation of this culture.
I was just about to ask, as my final question, how important has this all been for you? It's almost as if though perhaps you and I share a kind of kindred spirit where Garifunaduau is concerned.
Yes.
They see us, we play a certain role in being able to carry on tradition, but our roles are individual.
Yes.
How important is it for you from your point of view?
This is so important and so historic, because I'm a banker. I've been involved in banking for over 20-something years, and one of the things that I've always been told is we visit Belize and there's nowhere that you can take us to demonstrate who you are. It's always when persons come into Belize City from around the world, we go to the other restaurants in Belize City, and everybody was like, why is it that there isn't somewhere that we can go, that we can experience who you are? So creating Lersi was a way to do that. It was a way for me to be able to share who I am with everybody. And I've been able to do that. I have people who come in and they go to Lersi and they're like, wow, we would never have thought that the Garifuna culture included so much. So that's what we're demonstrating every single day that we open. It's not just about eating a plate of food. It's showing who we are on a daily basis.
So one thing more, I don't know if you have it already, but I thinking about spiritual thing. So if I don't know if Larissa has do the Adaga done already. So this gonna be a
most of Adaga the Haruga Benafi.
Adaga gonna be 14 for me.
Yeah, the spiritual aspect.
It's special have to be, you know. I want to be there. So to Adaga Gaduni and to recognize our ancestors, you know, to recognize the everything we have now. I get you baliwon, you know. So like most of Adaga Gaduni hadabula home. Lu my mita ni gido hamabung. Lu ma lauch.
Lo hege, lo hato.
Haja bega fumil baga wedi. So so Adaga Gaduni from you. So
we'll have Adept explain that
So already talking
translate
about
that.
the spirituality aspect of our culture. In the Garifuna culture, we believe that our ancestors or our loved ones, when they die, they don't just leave us. They continue to guide us. They continue to be with us and protect us. So usually what we do is to include them in our celebration by putting down food, especially food that we know that they like, so that they can participate in whatever it is that we're doing. So he is indicating that tomorrow, one of the things that we should be doing from a spirituality perspective is to actually do what is called a dagagrido, which is putting down food and making sure that an offering and making sure that our ancestors are involved in what we're doing.
Serene. I feel a little bit more.
And if I have questions on your end, David?
No, unless you have any other final messages that you want to send out to the public. All of our viewers are watching. So.
Of course. This could not have been possible with several persons and several companies who are behind me. And I just wanted to say a big thank you to Ivan Smith and Bass Pro Audio, because that's the person who is the audio engineer and is responsible for the system that you're seeing out there that we're going to be using tonight. We've done a lot of investment, and the whole purpose is to take this to another level, and he has been involved in getting us to where we are. So big thank you to Ivan and Bass Pro Audio. Big thank you to Travelers. Their mobile bar will be out tonight and tomorrow as well. With their products. They've been a supporter of ours. Big shout out to BTB. BTB has collaborated with us as well. Big shout out to the National Garifuna Council Belize City Brands. They've been side by side with us throughout this entire process. And big shout out to Creme Radio and Creme TV, my marketing partners.
That is just taking my attention, my thank you. But thank you to bring me here. And my tour gonna be a start here, and then I come to the United States she brought me to be here, Central America. But I have another extra activities in Belize. I'm gonna go to Dangriga today to enjoy to go to exchange with the children in school this afternoon for a few minutes. But I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be Dangriga, and then tomorrow I'm gonna move because I'm gonna be extension by this lady here, Lersi Garifunaduau, go to Placencia. You know, I'm gonna be Placencia tomorrow to have a special show, and then come back to Honduras, exchange by Lersi to Honduras and Corozal Garifuna community, and to do my last two shows in this November celebration. So in December I have a Garifuna Fest in Honduras. I say, you know, because it's gonna be Lersi extension to to my hometown in La Playa. So it's a small village far away from the city, But you know, I do good example. Okay, good. To build a special team in our it's gonna be the December celebration in same place. So look, Jankunu, Koropatia, Warini, Indio Barbaro, you know, everything, you know, in the same place. Maipol, Moros y Cristianos, you know, the entire Garifuna celebration gonna be in the same place and a big concert. Next year, I'm gonna bring some artists from Belize to Honduras. So I'm gonna be, you know, like Belize.
You'll be an
and
ambassador.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys too. We'll take this quick opportunity to remind everyone that it is going down tonight at 9 o'clock at Larissa. It goes through until 5 a.m. And for those of you who are still energized after 5 or you're waking up at 5, you can certainly join us for the reenactment tomorrow morning. I believe that begins at 6 o'clock, right?
6 o'clock,
it's the Urume, the reenactment of our travels to and how we ended up in Belize. So that being said, we're going to take a commercial break, and when we come back, it's to wrap up our show for this morning.